Hello, parents and teachers. There's something mysterious about words. Once we speak them, they're no longer ours to keep. Even a whisper in the dark can echo further than we think. There's an old Korean proverb that says, "Birds hear the words by day, and mice hear the words by night." In other words, there's always someone listening, even when we think they're asleep. A mom once shared a story with me. She was tired. She was frustrated, and after putting her daughter to bed, she spoke to her husband, just letting out the stress of the day. She said something like, "I don't know what's wrong with her. She's just so lazy about her schoolwork lately." The next morning, her daughter asked quietly, "Mom, do you think I'm lazy?" The mom was crushed. She didn't mean for her daughter to hear it, but she did. Because children are always listening, especially when it comes to what we say about them and about others. This proverb isn't just about gossip. It's about integrity, awareness, and the energy we bring into our homes and schools. If we want our children to speak kindly, to listen with respect, to treat others with care, we must show them how. Not with lectures, but with our tone, our words, our quiet conversations, even the ones not meant for little ears. You might be thinking, "But I speak so much better when my child is around." But children have eyes and ears everywhere. When we say something unkind, they notice. When we dismiss someone on the phone with disrespect, they hear. When we make fun of a character in a movie, they absorb. When we sing along to a song with hurtful lyrics, they learn. And these moments shape their hearts more than we realize. I remember growing up hearing my parents speaking in their native language, and most of the time I didn't understand what they were saying. But there were a few phrases that stuck out, like "that person is useless," or "why does everything have to be expensive?" Hearing those words, even without understanding them fully, made me feel uneasy. It was clear from their tone that what they were saying was not good. As I grew older, I realized the impact of those words. I became more aware of the emotions they stirred within me. I decided then and there that I would never use those kinds of words myself. If we want to raise kind, respectful children, we must model that behavior. It's easy to think, well, I don't speak the language so they won't understand. Or it's just a quick gossip. They'll never hear it. But children have a natural sense of emotional awareness, a sort of intuition. They pick up on our tone, our facial expressions, our body language. And they link those emotions to the words they hear, even if they don't understand the exact meaning. We often think the big moments are what shape our children, but it's the quiet ones that leave the deepest. Mark the words we say when we're tired, the way we speak about others, when they're not in the room, the things we didn't mean for anyone to hear. Those are the moments that form their young hearts and minds. So, this week, let's commit to being mindful of our words and actions, knowing that our children are watching and learning from us every step of the way. This week's kick plan. 1. Be mindful of your voice in quiet moments. Children are always listening, even when we think they're not. So let's be mindful of our tone and words in all moments, especially when they're around. 2. Pause before speaking critically. Before we speak critically of others, let's pause and consider how we would feel if our child were the one being spoken about. 3. Speak about others the way you'd want to be spoken about. Let's think about the words we use when speaking about others. Do they reflect the kind of person we want to be? 4. And ask yourself, would I say this if someone I love were listening? Before we speak, let us ask ourselves if we would say what we're about to say if someone we love were present. This simple act of awareness can help us choose our words more carefully and foster a more respectful environment for our children. Words don't disappear after we say them. They echo, sometimes in hearts we didn't expect. So this week, let's make a conscious effort to speak with care and kindness, knowing that our words have the power to shape not only our children's present, but also their future. Visit kickyourlife.com to get your free weekly newsletter. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the following videos.